indicators and charts important in your trading?
Yes, very. That's something I got into a few years ago when I was interested in the precious metals markets. I didn't know anything about technical indicators at all then, and then I kept seeing these things called moving averages, and I was thinking, oh, that's quite interesting. As I was looking at a chart of gold and silver, I noticed that whenever it got above its 50-day moving average, it just kept on going up and up. I was thinking, that's quite interesting. It looks like there's something to this, that you could build a trading method from this. So I went online, and there's free courses on YouTube about technical indicators. So I went on there and basically looked at a video course on them. And yes, they are, because they just remove the object, they make it purely objective. It's just it takes the emotion out of it. You just have to. I find that it does. Because I think everything that there is to know about the market is priced into the actual chart. So looking at the price tells you everything you need to know, in my opinion. So yes, they are very, very important.
Okay. And what patterns and signals are most effective for you now?
For me, it's the MACD histogram. I find very good, but I do a sort of modified version of the standard one. And the standard one is 12-26-9, but I do a modified version of that. I find that's good because it helps you to get into a move slightly before it happens. And the stochastics are pretty good as well, although they can remain oversold or overbought for a long time. I wouldn't rely totally on them. So it's kind of a combination of those two.
And what about volume analysis?
I don't do volume analysis myself. That's just something I know it can be very important, but I think especially for the FTSE 100, I think the volume is fairly steady on there. But I don't normally look at volume analysis.
And then technical indicators, which work best for you and why?
The MACD histogram works well for me because I find the MACD crossover is a bit lagging, whereas the histogram change of direction tends to occur before the MACD crossover. So it's getting in slightly ahead of the MACD, because everyone looks at the MACD crossover. I think it's a very commonly known one, so the MACD histogram just gets you in slightly ahead. But again, no indicator is 100%. If I wish it was, but it's only it's a guide as to when the market may be about to change direction.
How much ahead do you think? Are you talking seconds?
No, probably about 10 to 20 minutes ahead, I would say, something like that, which can make all the difference if you're just going for a quick win, as I like to do. So.
Which techniques and indicators do you think you should avoid using? New traders.
Personally, I think the moving average. I think moving averages they're too lagging from my. They look great in hindsight, but there's so many whipsaws that come from trading moving averages. Again, in my opinion and experience, everyone has to find what works for them. I find moving averages are a bit lagging, and even the MACD is a bit lagging as well. If you just were to trade the MACD, you get whipsawed all over the place. So I'd try to avoid those personally.
What about charting package on data feed? What charting package and/or data feed?
I just use the charting package that comes with a popular spread betting company. That I just use their package. Nothing advanced, just something that shows the main indicators that I use. And the advantage of it is you can have it on your mobile device as well as on the computer. So that's enough for me. I don't want to get too complicated with too much analysis. Just have a few indicators, try and keep it as simple as possible.